show you my whole new swing and everything. What that was all about. Come on.
Have you been working on anything in particular?
Yeah, so I guess I should back up. So I just picked this up really late in life.
Okay.
I've only been playing this for like maybe 6-7 years.
Okay.
No lessons, which is opposite of what I should have done. You know, I tried to figure out first that I would try to hinge like this, and then I would come and chop. So literally a year ago, I went back to square. I'm like, okay, because I was getting way up here and all this weird stuff like this. So now I'm trying to just swing with my body, but I still don't have a good takeaway. I really don't. I get too high. I don't have much trouble slicing. I usually hook more. So what I do, I'll usually, if I get in there, let's see if I can do it. Get in it. Well, I'm fading a little bit on that. But where I get into trouble, I feel like is, I can get back here and I raise up, and instead of bowing, I'll break like this, and then I have to wiggle to get back because my takeaway is just bad. So,
okay.
So that's what I've self-diagnosed. So, you know, that's where I get into trouble. At least that's what I've been able to figure out.
So when I look at your video, I see a couple of things. Obviously, you're in good physical shape. You exercise like crazy.
Yeah,
do you have any
trouble with rotations or anything like that?
Do you have any lower back pain or knee pain?
That's all for me, and my hip flexors getting super tight because I sit down all the day.
Okay.
And stuff like this. That's just years of doing that. But otherwise, no.
But you're not guarding anything in particular.
No.
Okay. So I'm looking at you. I see speed. I see a swing that wants speed.
Yeah.
And just based on your setup, you're throttling back unnecessarily. So my goal for this first lesson is to get really intentional with your setup. Okay. And I was looking at your grip. I don't want to attack the grip the first time. I want you to get some like immediate speed results. Okay. And the way we're going to achieve that is just with a little different setup. So when I saw your video that you sent me, you're kind of doing the traditional thing, which is what I was taught to do growing up, but where you kind of get your back on this kind of angle here, got the butt out a little bit, and it looks, you know, looks like what you're supposed to try to do, but it makes it a little bit unathletic. It makes you unathletic. So the paradox is this. So the way we're going to get into a proper posture, like the hottest golf instructor right now is this guy, George Gankas. He calls it grandpa posture. Okay. So it's not grandpa, it's just like ready posture. He explains like, so if you're gonna be a wrestler, does a wrestler start out down here? No, he starts here and then he moves in. Right. Okay, same thing with a baseball player. A baseball player is not gonna start here in the outfield. He's gonna start here and then react. Okay. So the goal is to get you into a more athletic golf posture. And the way we're gonna get there is real simple. We're gonna have our pelvis in between our feet, standing straight up and down, very neutral, and then I want you to feel like your mid-spine rounds here and your upper spine goes down, and that's it. That gets you down to the ball. So it's going to look like hunched over grandpa. But what you're going to be able to do with that is you're going to have room to move. So we start tall, mid-spine goes, upper spine down. That gives you room to go up so you can go down and around. And that's what I see on videos. I see you're coming in, your posture is a little bit deep in your heels, you're kind of flat-footed. That club rolls in and we get a little across the line, and then you're a good athlete, so you reroute and you get the club on the ball, but it's just a little unnecessarily complicated. Okay. So let's just try to get into that posture a couple of times, and I think it's gonna feel pretty natural quickly. So again, we've got our grip, and let's just start super tall, just like this. Tiny bit of bend in your knees so you feel the weight in the balls of your feet.
The balls of my feet, yeah.
Okay, and now without letting your butt scoot back any further this way, keep your butt where it is, and then mid-spine here goes like this, boom, and then upper spine goes down here. So that gets your arms down to the ground pretty straight. Let's just try a couple of those and see if we can feel any difference.